had a pretty broad set of stakeholders involved. So tell us a little bit about that part of your process.
Yeah, thanks, John. So we have been committed to platform diversity as a strategy for some time, and that's one of the reasons we were talking 2 years ago and making decisions to move forward with the NetSapiens platform. The we had over that period, past couple of years, we have considered doing things such as building our own. That conversation didn't didn't go anywhere. We simply don't have the core competency. And so we looked at, do we acquire someone with that capacity, onboard that core competency? Do we acquire someone with an existing NetSapiens architecture? We locked in on NetSapiens crescendo fairly early on, John, because we like to win. And we weren't winning every single deal. When we would lose a deal, there's a good chance under the hood there's a NetSapiens. And we saw that repeatedly, and we got tired of losing those deals. And it was clear that Microsoft Metaswitch had slowed product development. We really liked the ecosystem, and I think Nathan talked about this. We really liked the ecosystem. The ability to innovate, the ability to integrate. It's like in our situation for a number of years, trying to innovate and reach feature parity or innovate on feature on the Metaswitch is a very difficult thing to do, right? And I'm sure that all of us would agree with that. The picture I have in my mind when I think about the ability to innovate and integrate between the two platforms, I think of a painting, and the Metaswitch painting is pretty well filled in, right? Maybe you got a few places around the edges you can add some color here or shape there. When I think about the NetSapiens platform, and it's a fantastic platform, but when I think of that as a painting, it's almost a blank canvas. There's so much creativity available to paint around the core elements that are on the canvas already, right? I mean, the integrations, the ability, Open API, we've already rolled out Open API to a number of our larger partners. The ability to drive enablement and empowerment out to our partner community has always been in our DNA, and our core focus is to raise our partner community up in their local markets as completely autonomous, right? If they want to share what's under the hood, fine. If they don't, that's fine too. And many of them don't, and that's fine with us. But the more enablement and empowerment and autonomy we can drive to our partner community, that's who we are. And the NetSapiens provided a rich opportunity to do that, and a rich opportunity to continue to develop and become innovative and creative.